Well, we do have our running back, and our H-back from last year. Our fullback will be our quarterback now this year, if everything boils out that way. Nice competition at receiver. It's probably the most depth we've had there in a long time because our receivers are all back. The biggest thing on offense right now we're trying to replace is our offensive line. We were two-way players last year, and we pretty much played four offensive linemen and defensive linemen the whole season. We'll have more depth this year, a little more size on the offensive line. We're just trying to make sure we can still stay mobile, because we don't want to be too stationary, because sometimes being too big is bad. But our right and left tackles are both over 6'6", and left tackle's 270, and our right tackle's 310 pounds. And our right guard is 325 pounds. So we have nice size up front. They're newer guys, but they're guys that have been in the program. They're not brand new. So they played a lot of JV and freshman football. Same thing up front. We're replacing pretty much everybody up front. But a couple young guys that played a lot of ball last year. Our Mike linebacker will be back to start the last 3 games. Sam linebacker is our quarterback, Eric Williams. He's been a leader and a defensive leader for 2 years already. He's already led the team in tackles. We will have our safety back in our starting corner, so we're replacing one more safety in the other corner. Yeah, he has. He's had an awesome offseason, transformed his body. He's been all over the country on recruiting visits, and he's been a leader for us. He's the first guy here, the last one to leave. He understands our offense inside and out. Our center's a kid that's also been here forever. Our left guard's been here forever. He'll be a senior. Our right guard is Timmy Russell. He's a big kid. He's a program kid. He's been here since middle school. Our right tackle is the only one that hasn't played football in a few years, but he's probably the biggest kid in the Valley. He's almost 6'8" and 310 pounds. That's Derek Robinson. He moves very well. It's just he's new to football right now, and we're trying to get his feet, ready to go. Yeah, and in the last 3-4 years, we've been a couple plays away from being winning program. 3 years ago, 6-4 and 5-5. The one year we lost 3 games by 8 points, and we were 6-4. So the kids understand how close we've been. We played good defense. There's been the days offensively that we've struggled. So if we can put it all together, we just have to come out of the gates ready to go. Because if we're not ready to go, the first part of our schedule is tough. I'd say it's definitely harder than the second half. Not that the second half is easy, but we have some big rivalry games in the first 4 or 5 weeks that we have to be ready.